Hello, Exiles. This is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and welcome to another Path of Exile video. In today's video, I had an idea, and it was basically a quest for an immortal or practically invulnerable character. And in pursuing this goal, I made a few discoveries, and I kind of got to try the new life regeneration, and that's mostly what I want to talk about in this video. As you can see, I have 2,223 life and 1,128 energy shield. I'm going to be scaling those up quite a lot. I didn't really build any life or energy shield while leveling, but you might notice that I have 2,243.5 life regeneration per second and 1,766.6 energy shield regeneration per second. Now, part of this is because I am a Inquisitor, and so I have Pious Path, which gives me energy shield regeneration equal to my life regeneration. So you'd think they'd be equal, but they're not quite, and I'll talk about why that is. In order to get to the bottom of all this, we have to take a look at my gear. So with this latest update, GGG decided to kind of alter life regeneration, and in doing so they added a new stat which is called life regeneration rate. You can get it on the skill tree, specifically from the Hardy cluster, and you can also get it on gloves, helmets, and boots. In addition to this, you can still get life recovery rate on body armor and belts with the Elder or Warlord and Elder specifically. So Elder for your belt and then Warlord for your body armor. Now, the interesting thing about this is it seems life recovery rate actually affects the energy shield regeneration from Inquisitor, but it does not seem to be affected by life recovery rate. And on top of that, it appears as if life recovery rate is actually multiplicative with life regeneration rate. As you can see, the difference is about 500 between the two, and the only difference is I have 12% life recovery rate and 15, so 27%. And if you do the math, I believe, let me double check, and there might be other factors here, but if we take 1766.6 times 1.27, you get exactly that. So life recovery rate is actually multiplicative with life regeneration rate. And these items that I have currently, a lot of them have flat regen. You can see 119.7 regen on this belt, 110.8 on the body armor. I do not have it on my gloves, but the gloves have damage over time and like other good stats as well. On the boots, I have 91.7 life regen, and on the helmet, I have 99.5. So you can actually get very high numbers on all of these. And because it's multiplicative, and these are not top rolls, like the life recovery rate I have is tier 1, I believe. But some of the life regeneration rates, like this one is tier 4, this one is tier 3, this one's tier 2. So I'm nowhere near maxed out on what I can get. And a lot of my actual regeneration amounts are actually not exactly tier 1. Like I have tier 3 on the body armor. I do have tier 1 on that. And then I have, okay, so I guess most of it is, but my point is you could still scale this much higher and potentially leverage this very high amount. I don't think it's impossible to get like 10,000 life regeneration per second. What would be the point of that? Well, that means it's impossible to die from a bunch of small hits, literally impossible, even if you don't mitigate that much of it. But my goal is to mitigate a lot with this build. I want to scale up armor quite a bit. But even if you're not mitigating and you don't have like over max res and everything like I do, and I'm going to have some more of that as well, you can still just take practically infinite hits as long as you don't get one shot. That's really huge. It also means that basically even things that do hit you in quick succession, you'll have made up for most of them. So like Cirrus Die Beam, it goes boom, 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 hits you 3 times in succession. You'll have regenerated a portion of that by time each part of that hits you. So that's going to be really big. I could foresee people easily sitting in the Shaper Clouds with a good enough regeneration rate. And I don't have that much percentage regeneration. I have some from here, so 0.6, 0.6, 1.8. I have another 1.8 here. And then I have another 0.6 and 1.2. But that's it. That's all I have. So that's what? Oh, and I'm sorry. I also do have a little bit of regeneration from this Shaper's Seed right here as well, as far as percentage regeneration. So that's 2, 3.6, 5.6, 6.8. That is going to be 7, 8%. I have 8.6% plus another 7.5% from consecrated ground. But you can get much higher percent. And it's very easy to scale. Like I'm not getting anything like Shaper, or I'm not getting these regen nodes here. There's still a ton of regen. I don't have Sanctity yet, although I am going to get Sanctity probably in the after I get Sanctum of Thought and everything, because I want to get the 100% or 120% defend with armor when you're not on low energy shield, because I should never be on low energy shield. So it's literally just 20% more multiplier to my armor. There's some crazy stuff you can push this to. I just wanted to put this out there. Like if somebody really wants to push and stack this as high as it can get, I would be willing to bet that somebody out there is going to have like 10, 20,000 regen pretty easily, just because it is a multiplicative value. So very big. I don't think we've ever had 2 more multipliers on our life regeneration. I think that's as far as you can stretch it. I'll have to do a little bit more research to see if I can push it further, but it is absolutely nuts. Obviously that makes it very easy to, you know, have Righteous Fire. I wouldn't even need to have max regen, like, or max I'm not using Purity of Fire anymore. I have it, but I'm not using it. I could probably like drop below maximum. Let's see if Purity of Elements, take that out. Oh, I still stay above, so that's not going to affect it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm reasonably sure I could. Oop, there's no way to test this realistically. All right, well, fair enough. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I could probably maintain Righteous Fire at like, you know, 70% fire resistance or something like that. So makes it really easy to keep that. Plus I have some other juicy stuff like 10% less damage taken from damage over time, and 10% reduced damage from damage over time. But this isn't about the build. This is about regen. It's crazy now. You could probably get crazy numbers. Somebody go out there and do that. I'm going to keep pushing this. I'm probably going to try to get like 6,000 EHP, a bunch of mitigation, and I'm going to keep pushing the regen. I'm going to see how high I can get it up to. Try to keep it over 100% of my total life, so nothing can one-shot. Well, maybe something can one-shot me, but not a bunch of stuff can just burst me down. It's perfect for this league as well because you need a lot of defenses. So I hope this inspires somebody to go out there and build some crazy regen build. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I will see you next time. Bye.